We are at Hammons Field, Springfield Cardinals Media Day. I'm joined by Matt Adams. So, Matt, first of all, congratulations. You just decided to skip a whole level. So, how does that feel? I'm assuming, did you think you were going to start at Palm Beach this year?
Yeah, I thought I was going to come in and work out with the high A club in spring training. Came in, got invited to early camp, 10-day program they had this year, and backed up 4 or 5 games for the big league team down there in spring training. And then I was on the Springfield roster all spring training. So I mean, it's definitely a great feeling. But,
yeah, was it a huge shock? I mean, was it a shock to you at all?
I started hearing things about that during the mini camp, saying I could possibly skip high A and come straight to Double A, but I just really didn't think much of that. I just wanted to keep going out and do my work, get the work in, and then just go from there.
There's a lot of guys. Were you approaching it from I'm going to do 1 level at a time, or you try to maybe get 2 levels in a year? How did you approach that your whole major league career?
I mean, basically, I just wanted to approach it as going out and having the best season I could possibly have. Whatever the organization wanted to do with me was fine, as long as I knew that I went out and gave it my best shot and had a great season.
Of course, most guys that are skipping levels aren't 23rd round picks in the 2009 draft out of Slippery Rock, which is at what level of baseball?
Division 2.
Division 2.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't happen a lot.
No. I mean, it's definitely unheard of. But I mean, I was scheduled to go to University of Pitt, D1, but that didn't work out, so I went to Slippery Rock. I mean, I didn't let it discourage me. Went out and continued to work hard at Slippery Rock, and then started opening people's eyes, and was told I was going to go higher, but slid to the 23rd, so I mean, kept working, wanted to prove people wrong, and here I am in Double A. So.
Yeah, and here you are. Now, for none of us have seen you play, except for everyone who was down at spring training, so I'm assuming you're left-handed power bat, but I don't want to simplify. I want to hear what kind of player are you?
I mean, I hit for average everywhere I went, so I mean, I like to think of myself being able to hit for average, and hit with power, don't strike out that much. And just, I mean, going up there with the approach that pitcher's not going to get me out. I'm going to drive the ball gap to gap in the field, and the big thing that I learned from last year to this year is not taking my bats into the field and playing for defense. Leaving there in the dugout after, I mean, once it's over, it's over. You can't do anything about it. And then going out and playing the best defense that I can play to give the team a chance to win.
Definitely. Now, you're a big dude. You're listed at 6'3", 230 pounds. First of all, is that right?
I'm a little bit heavier than 230, but 6'3" is pretty much pretty accurate.
All right, now you've been here at Hammons Field. Have you thought about putting one up on top of the training facility yet?
No. People said this is a hitter's ballpark, though. Ball flies here, but I mean, I want to stick with my approach, staying up the middle and going gap to gap with the ball. I mean, if it gets up and goes out, then great. Yeah. But I'm not going to get up to the plate and try to hit a home run every time, because then I'm going to end up hurting the team. I just want to stick with the approach that I had throughout my whole life. Just the hitting coach I worked with at home told me to stay gap to gap and stay up the middle. I mean, it's worked so far, so I want to stick with that.
What do you expect out of the season? Where do you expect to even hit in the lineup?
I'm not even sure. Letting that up to Pop, whatever he wants to do with me, wherever he wants to put me, it's fine as long as I'm in that lineup, being able to go out and play every day.
You expect to be an everyday guy?
Yeah.
I think that's what they've got carved out for you.
Yeah. I mean, but we got a great player with David Struggs. I mean, he's a great hitter and great fielder. So I mean, if we split time, that's fine too. But if he starts over me, then I'll keep a positive mindset and come off the bench and help the team out whatever way I can.
All right, you seem like a really mild-mannered, nice kind of guy, but do you go out there and play with a little bit of that edge? Like, hey, I'm not just a D2 guy, I belong here. Do you take any of that with you at all?
Yeah. No, I was a little bit hesitant with my first stint of Pro Bowl in Johnson City, but once I got promoted to Batavia, I was like, I belong here. So definitely I'm a nice guy. People call me a big teddy bear, so I mean, but once I step on this field, I'm a completely different person. I want to go and compete my butt off and give the team a chance to win every day.
What do you do for fun? What do minor league baseball players do for fun? I mean, obviously lots of bus travel.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, but I mean, days off, they like to just hang out. I mean, with the guys. I mean, I'm coming from Pennsylvania, so I like to fish.
Okay.
So, I mean, I did a little bit of that in spring training down in Florida, but, I mean, basically just hanging out with my getting to know them more and more each day.
What about musically? Listen to a lot of music. You got lots of bus rides. How do you
I mean,
that?
I like all kinds of music. My favorite's country and rap.
Okay, well, either one, right?
Yeah.
Normally they're not the same.
Yeah. I mean, I like both of them. I got a hip hop song for my walkout.
Okay, I was going to ask you that. What is it? Can you spoil it for us?
It's Ace Hood, Hustle Hard.
Okay.
So it's a little bit of that southern hip hop, but I mean, I like it. It gets me pumped up, so I'll be ready to go.
We talk about lots of food with our website or with the radio show. If you're going to take us back to Pittsburgh or to Pennsylvania, what would you serve us?
Probably either chicken or steak. There's a lot of good steakhouses in Pittsburgh and a lot of good chicken places. So I mean, I grew up liking both. So I mean, I just stuck with that, and I mean, I got this year in spring training. I got a little bit of taste of sushi. So,
okay, all right.
So, I mean, I'm kind of on the sushi kick right now.
Okay, Springfield's got some decent sushi.
Yeah. We ate at ate at Kai last night. Ron Jackson and I did. So.
Already treating you right.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Matt. Well, congratulations.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much.